In this video, we are going to explore the most powerful industrial machines in the world. These machines are the backbone of many industries, from construction to manufacturing, and they have transformed the way we work. Join us as we take a closer look at these incredible machines and discover what makes them so powerful. Before starting video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on any of our videos. So, let's get started. 11. Bertha, the world's largest tunnel boring machine. This is a model of Bertha, the world's largest tunnel boring machine, able to craft a tunnel 2,830 meters long. This is a model of Bertha, something that's mostly underground, so not easy to get a real photograph of. It's the world's largest tunnel boring machine that was made in Japan, but used in Seattle to take part in the Alaskan Way Viaduct Replacement Tunnel project. The tunnel was started in 2013 and set to craft a tunnel 2,830 meters long. Production had to stop various times over the years due to different problems, including a sinkhole opening up in the machine's path. It's thought the project has cost a staggering $224 million. 10. Overburden Conveyor Bridge F60. Not impressed by the list so far. How about a massive bridge? This is the largest movable technical industrial machine in the world. The F60, also known as VEBTAKRAF. Essentially, it is an enormous conveyor belt that is used to transport overburden waste during coal mining. The F60 is an impressive structure and also the longest man-made vehicle ever made. It's also one of the heaviest, weighing in at 13,600 metric tons. There are 5 of these massive overburden bridges in existence, and some are still in use today. 9. Komatsu D575, a super dozer. The Komatsu D575, a super dozer, is the largest bulldozer on the planet and has been in production since 1991. This monster digger stands at 16 feet tall, 38 feet long, and 24 feet wide. It boasts a 12-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine putting out 1,150 horsepower and is capable of shifting 96 cubic meters of material in a single pass. Certainly one impressive earth-moving machine. 8. Bella's 75,710, the world's largest haul truck. Holding the record for the world's largest capacity mining truck, the Bella's 75,710 dump truck was designed after long-standing Bella's customers specifically requested a bigger truck. Through a combination of unique designs and engineering innovations, the company's product development experts were able to incorporate the traditional Bella's truck characteristics into a bigger hauler capable of carrying in excess of 450 metric tons. Understandably, the truck is a behemoth. It's roughly the size as a tennis court and weighs in at 800,000 pounds without a load on its back. Once fully loaded, the truck weighs closer to 2 million pounds. At that weight, the truck requires two 65-liter 16-cylinder diesel engines, each with 2,300 horsepower, so it's not exactly the greenest hauler around. This aspect, in addition to the dual tires, shallow bed, and very heavy empty weight, has led to concerns about the truck's overall operating efficiency. Currently, there's only one of these ultra-class hauler trucks in operation, and it belongs to a Russian coal mining company. 7. Bagger 293 Bucket Wheel Excavator. The Bagger is not only the largest excavator, but also holds the world record for the largest land vehicle ever constructed. At 310 feet tall and 721 feet long, the 4-year-old German machine can move 100,000 cubic yards of dirt per day with the use of its 20 rotating buckets. It is absolutely monstrous. 5. Prelude FLNG, the largest gas platform. This is the world's largest natural gas platform, constructed of more than 260,000 tons of steel and measuring 488 meters in length and 74 meters wide. Prelude FLNG is the world's largest floating natural gas platform, constructed of more than 260,000 tons of steel and measuring 488 meters in length and 74 meters wide. It was built by Royal Dutch Shell, KOGAS, and INPEX in 2013 and is thought to have cost around $12.6 billion. It's in use around 120 miles off the coast of Australia, where it drills for gas and will do so for at least a couple of decades. This monster machine is impressive when you compare it with other man-made objects on the ocean. For example, it displaces 5 times more water than the Nimitz-class aircraft carriers, the second largest warships in the world. 4. Bigfoot Monster Truck. Monster trucks might just look like normal trucks with massive wheels and souped-up suspension systems, but once you get in one and see how it operates, you might think it has more in common with a jet plane. There's a rocker switch to control the rear wheel steering, a knob to get the fuel flowing, and a toggle to start the engine, a 9.4-liter V8 outfitted with an enormous supercharger. It doesn't have any mufflers, but when it starts up, the downward-pointing header sets on each side vent the fiery exhaust from an engine so loud you'd think it's on the verge of exploding. Sporting 66-inch tires and weighing in at 6 tons, you wouldn't expect Bigfoot to be all that fast, but with 1,730 horsepower under the hood, it's actually quite quick. And the speed comes in pretty handy when you're doing things like setting the world record for the monster truck long jump. Just like Bigfoot driver Dan Runt did in 2012 after clearing 214 feet. 3. Universal Alloy. Universal Alloy is one of the leading suppliers of structural components to companies, including Boeing, Airbus, and defense manufacturers. Here homes the 75-year-old 9,000-ton aluminum extrusion press, the most powerful one in the world. The machine generates 16,200 tons of pressure in order to turn 5,000 bathtub-sized billets of solid metal into essentially toothpaste. The machine is almost 300 feet long and is anchored to a concrete foundation, which is 10 feet thick. The history of this colossal machine is also impressive. Built by hydraulic for Germany's Luftwaffe in the late 30s, it was transported to the US in the late 40s as war spoil. According to Paul Scaglione, the engineer who oversaw the press's Canton rebuild, it took 160 semis and 7 rail cars to transport the press to Georgia from its former home in Illinois. 2. Emma Maersk container ship. When construction on the Emma Maersk was completed in 2006, it became the largest container ship ever built, stretching over 1,300 feet. Officially, the ship is able to carry around 14,770 20-foot equivalent units, TEU, which is roughly the same as 251,100 tons. To transport all that weight, the Emma Maersk requires the most powerful engine in the world, the Wärtsilä-Sulzer RTA 96C diesel. The engine itself is 89 feet long and 44 feet tall. It weighs in at a total of 2,300 tons, and of that weight, 300 tons is attributed solely to the massive crankshaft, which, once spinning at 102 revolutions per minute, RPM, gives the engine a maximum horsepower of 108,920. 1. Shockwave Jet Truck. Les Shockley is the appropriately named creator of the Shockwave jet truck, also known as the triple jet engine monster. Shockley built the truck in 1984 and has been demonstrating its awesome power at trucking events and military air shows every year since. The 4-ton truck is essentially 3 Pratt and Whitney J3448 jet engines strapped onto a Peterbilt semi-truck, which gives it the power equivalent of 55 McLaren 650S Spyders. However, additional afterburners can double the Shockwave's horsepower and thrust to give it 6 times the power of a typical jet plane engine. With those specifications, the jet truck accelerates from 0 to 300 miles per hour in about 11 seconds, and with a maximum speed approaching 400 miles per hour, it can cover a quarter mile in just under 6 seconds. At those speeds, the driver is experiencing close to 6 times the force of gravity and needs to deploy a parachute braking system in order to slow the vehicle down. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this one, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on any of our videos.